Kill la Kill episode 2 review. Let's go. So how this episode starts off is basically she has to retreat because she's having a loss of blood and she pass out. So she retreats, but then she passes out on the street, and then that's when we see some kids, the thirst monsters, get thirsty.
Hey look, it's a half-naked girl!
Thirsty. Seriously though, the kids end up taking her to Mako's place, and that's where she gets treated. Though when she wakes up, you have a fat guy over you, like this. All kinds of games. No, but seriously, I mean, he was on top of her. I don't even know. I don't even know what he was doing. Really suspect, man. You have a wife. Get off her. But yeah, that fat guy that was there, that was on top of her, was actually the person that actually healed her, so she's grateful. And that's actually Mako's father. So after that, Mako allows Ryūko to stay at her place for today. So the rest of this episode is Mako being captured, Matoi trying to save her, Matoi fails, the homeroom teacher ends up saving her, and the homeroom teacher apparently knows some stuff, and so he ends up giving her this glove, you know, this thing called the SEKI TOOKO, which will provide blood for the suit, because he knows that the suit needs blood in order to activate, because she didn't know that because she was a noob. And so she comes back, faces off against the tennis club captain, ends up defeating the captain this time around because she had the suit on, and then she used like her sword as like a tennis racket, because you know, it's a tennis match all of a sudden because of the rules and stuff. It was crazy. But nonetheless, she ends up winning. But Satsuki comes down, and we get to see how beast she is. Apparently, she doesn't have a Goku suit, actually. The only thing she relies on is this sword. It's a sacred sword called Bakuzan, and it looks beast. And so she swings at her, cuts a little bit off of like her armor and everything like that, but the thing is she has to retreat again because she lost too much blood, and so she thus retreats with Mako, which basically ends the episode there. But this was an interesting episode for the most part. I'll say that, again, it's so fast-paced. The pacing is what's really getting me right now when it comes to this series, and I just wanted to slow down a little bit. The next episode seems to actually slow down a little, seeing as we're going to get Satsuki's backstory, so I do look forward to that. I find it interesting that apparently, whatever your school rank is how you're going to live, basically. If you're like no star rank and you're on the lowest tier, you're going to be living in the lowest part of the city, I guess you can say. So it's pretty bad, actually. But if you're in the high tier, of course, you live in luxury and everything. So it's kind of interesting how it's set up in that way because of Satsuki. Because Satsuki apparently seems like she wants to take over all of Japan and maybe even the world. Hopefully in the next couple of episodes, we also get some more information when it comes to Senketsu, which is Ryuko's suit, because, you know, he has memories, but he can't quite remember everything. So hopefully it starts regaining some of his memories so we can get more information on him and just even her father as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I also want to know what's going on with that freaking homeroom teacher, because one, he seems to know a lot. Like, he knows how that suit works, and he ended up giving her a weapon, like a glove, an item to be able to go into the suit faster, basically. So I'm curious what's going on with him. Not to mention, he's just very odd, seeing as, you know, you see him, he like just off the shirt, like he was muscular. That was weird. He's like Ooh! You know, I'm also really looking forward to seeing Satsuki fight at some point, because she seems kind of a beast. And I must say, Mako sure can take a lot of balls to the face. Wink, wink. There's only one issue I kind of have with this series so far. Hopefully this doesn't continue, because there's only been 2 episodes so far, but hopefully this doesn't continue, where basically Mako is the damsel in distress while Ryuko is the one that's constantly always saving her. Because if this happens every episode, I'm gonna be kind of bored with that kind of setup, you know? So hopefully this doesn't continue like this all the time, but we'll have to see. So my rating for this episode here is this was a good episode nonetheless. I will say that I'm hoping that the pacing will slow down a little bit for this series, because it's going too fast. Like, I had to stop a lot of times just trying to make sure I read the subtitles, because the subtitles are going like, and then like I can't keep up with that. I can't do that. I can read, but god dang. So hopefully it slows down a little bit with the pacing, and not to mention I'm hoping that Mako isn't always gonna be the damsel in distress that Ryuko always has to save, you know? So hopefully that starts to change up as well. But nonetheless, this was good. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this week's episode of Kill la Kill. Like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Kill la Kill reviews from me. See you guys in the Thabreakmaster, and until then, people, break out.